Welcome back. Let's look at one of the powerful functions of Excel, which is index. It returns a value or a reference of a cell which intersects a given row and column number of the given range. The index is a more useful function in Excel when it combines with other functions like sum, average, match, and others. I personally believe that it helps a lot in solving many complicated problems easily. When you have good command over it, you'll definitely use it more often. Let's look at the syntax. It has two syntaxes. First one returns the value or a reference from a given range of specified row and column number, whereas second one returns the value or a reference from specified range out of multiple ranges for a given row and column. Let's understand it using a problem statement. Here we have three table ranges, range 1, 2 and 3. Let's do the first exercise. I want to access the value at the fourth row and second column of the range 1. This can be achieved with first syntax only. Let's write the formula as equals to index. We'll select the range, which is B3 to D9, comma, the row number, which is 4, and column number, second. And by using this function, we have got the desired value. Second one, here we want to give argument for all three ranges. At runtime, based on the area number, access a particular area and return the value of the given row and column. Here, the second syntax will work. So we will put the formula as equals to index, bracket again. We'll select the first range, comma, the second range and the third range, comma. So since we want to access value of fifth row, we'll write 5 and the column is third column and the area number is 2 because we want to extract the value from second range. Bracket close and press enter. So we have got the output as O. Let's recheck it. We had given the area number as second, which means we have got the answer from second range. The row was fifth. Let's move to the fifth row, third, fourth, fifth, and the column was third. So if you can see that in this range, at the fifth row and the third column, the value is O, and hence we have got the answer. Moving to the third, now I want to sum all numbers of range 1 from first cell B3. So here is the cell B3 to fifth row and third column. So the fifth row is first, second, third, fourth and fifth, and the third column first, second, third. So if you see below, the answer that we should get should be 245. Let's see what output do we get using the index function. Since now we know the range, we can also make use of the function sum. Let's write equals to sum and the range would be from B3 to D7. Press enter. But we have been able to make use of this function since we knew the range. In this given question, we don't know the range. We only know the cell reference of the first cell of the range and the reference point of the last cell of the range, which is the fifth row and the third column. So to get the reference point, we make use of index function. We'll make some changes in the existing function. We already have the reference of first cell, which is B3. To derive the reference of the last cell of the range, we'll make use of the function index. Let's write index. So we'll first remove it and write index. We'll select the range, which is B3 to D9, and the value has to be in the row value and the row number, which is fifth, and the column is third. Bracket close. Press enter. Hence we have got the desired output. Here index function has returned the reference, not the value, as D7. Now let's look at the advanced use of index function. So we'll move to the next sheet. We'll now discuss the use of index and match function to look up values from left. Here we want to return the name of employee based on employee code, but the name field is left to the employee code in the dataset. We know that index can access any cell of a range based on their row and column number. Here we want to know the name of the employee, which is column number 1 of the dataset. To find the row number, we'll make use of the function match. This will give the position of employee code. Let's do it. We put the formula as equals to index. We'll now select the column of name, comma, match. So the row number will be given by match function. The lookup value is employee code and the lookup array is employee code column, and the match type should be exact match. We close the brackets. The column number is 1. Copying the formula to the rest of the cells. Let's understand this formula manually. If we focus on the formula bar, firstly we have selected the range from where we want to extract our value. So we wanted to extract the names, hence we had selected the name column. The next is match function. Here match function has returned the corresponding row number. So here in this case, for the employee A005, the match function has returned the 5th position, which is followed by 1. 1 means the column number. In this case, we had selected only one column, hence we wrote 1. Index function can also be used in the dynamic range definition, array formula processing, and others. By this, we come to an end of this video. In the next video, we'll look at offset and indirect functions. Thank you.